Hey Bits and Bytes, this is Kakujo and let's Talkujo. I'm still not getting used to it. Don't mind the laundry in the back. I'm never gonna do it. Some new things. This is kind of more fresh news than other things I prepared, but who cares about the other stuff because a Nintendo Direct happened, right? Freaking, they announced a lot of good stuff. Like, Nintendo's just been just swinging it. Whatever they're swinging, and whatever they're trying to hit, like the things are connecting, and the hitboxes are acknowledging each other. Video game joke. So mostly it's stuff that we kind of already knew, but now we have concrete release dates for it. Like I've been interested in Splatoon, Kirby and the Rainbow Curse, which was basically it's going to be a Wii U version. Not a version, but like it's a Wii U game that is focused off, or it uses the same idea, the same mechanic as Kirby and the Canvas Curse, or Kirby's Canvas Curse for the DS. You draw lines. Kirby's a little ball, except in the DS one, he was cursed into a ball by a witch. And then in this one, he's just, if you've seen the trailer, he's just rolling. I don't know why. He's just doing it because like he's bored as balls, and that's just all he can do to not want to kill himself is just. And did you see that Majoras Mask 3D was announced? It was a little recently, but then they also announced the new 3DS XL with a bundle of Majoras Mask, and it's like this Majoras Mask 3DS. It went out of stock in like 15 minutes after pre-orders opened. Not a big surprise there, but yeah, I like the new name of the DS, of the new 3DS, honestly. Like, after the Wii went to the Wii U, and none of the parents or grandparents knew what that was new, that it wasn't like an add-on, or it wasn't just like another name for it. Like, Nintendo really took the advice to heart and went in the complete opposite direction, and they're just calling it, literally, the title is just New 3DS. It's perfect. There's no room for misinterpretation there, so I guess, you know, that's cool. I want it. All I have is the original 3DS, you know, Mario Kart. It's old and therefore it is obsolete. But I probably won't be getting Majora's Mask 3D out the gate because I did a Let's Play of it not too long ago. The game is still fresh in my mind, and I'm interested in the improvements they've made to it. They said they're going to be making the Bomber's Notebook a lot more helpful already. Before I even read it in the article, I was like, there's people that are upset about this and saying that they're dumbing it down for casuals. And yes, of course there are. You know, just. Did you actually get all the masks in that game without a game guide? Majora's Mask's game guide was one of like the top selling game guides of its time, for a reason. It was like obscuredly difficult, intentionally. And how dare you! You read it! You used it, I know you did! A new Fire Emblem game for the 3DS. I need to get the first one for the 3DS. I still really want it, but I don't have it. And then, Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate. I don't care about that. Tenorio's gonna care about that. Every time she wants to try to get one of the games, she finds out after doing a little bit of research that it's apparently just another re-release of the third game. Why did they keep doing that? Like, is it? I mean, with Street Fighter, you know, like, oh, they did Street Fighter 2 Turbo Tournament Alpha Mega Dumb, but when they did that, they were very clear about what they were changing. Like, it feels like I have to dig into the dark net to find out what's different in this like new Monster Hunter 3 re-release. And it's even she finally got sick of it. She loves Monster Hunter. Like I don't know, just feels like one small part of an MMO, but maybe that's just I just don't get it, obviously. But yeah, finally a different it says it has the number 4 in it. It says 4 instead of 3. And if someone in the comments tells me that it's still the third game, I'm just going to puke. Alright, now that the things that we all already know about are out of the way, let's talk about Bits and Bytes stuff. Let's talk about Kakujo things. Apparently some of you want the underslept and overcoffeed slogan back. Do you? Because whenever I was using it before, I'd gotten used to it, but I was getting people in the comments being like, what'd he say? I can't understand him. Underclipped and over cop feet? Cop feet. Why is he talking about cop feet? And then when I got rid of it, people are like, bring it back! Bring back! Underslept and over coffee! So before you answer, though, you have to remember that, even if things aren't necessarily good, we do tend to get used to them, and then we just don't like the change. I'm like that. I'm not judging anyone, so do you really miss it? Or is it just a change and you don't like it because of that? Because as it is now, my slogan is, hey Bits and Bytes, this is Kakujo, and welcome back to Bloody-Doodly-Doo. Whereas before was, hello again, Bits and Bytes, this is Kakujo. As always, underslept and overcoffeed, but let's play Minecraft. Which is another thing, people want more Minecraft. It's coming, and it's different. I'm doing it in a different way, so get ready for that. So I don't know, what do you think? Let me know in the comments. Weird thing happened recently. I got an ad for Freaking Meatbags on my comic site. Remember the Freaking Meatbags, the game I did a couple episodes of? And it feels like that ad was made just for me because it made me suddenly want to play. It's like I honestly forgot about that game, and I'm going through my Steam catalog and the games I have and different things. It's like, it's kind of overwhelming. You know when you have like too many shows to watch, too many games to play, and you're like, at first you're like, and then like 3 days pass. Too many games. Too many choices. How can I be expected to make a choice? Too many. No. It just kills the desire. I don't know what it is. Too many choices. Too many overwhelming things. I mean, I used to get that more commonly I would get that whenever I was playing too many games at once, because that just makes sense. Too many stories to remember. Too many game mechanics to remember and differentiate. Like, oh, did I do this in this one, or did I jump backflip? Was it Mario Bros for the 3DS? Was that the one where you swing two chain blade things and everyone's head explodes? What do you do? I don't, like, all I find myself, like, I'm even finding myself forgetting that I have Hyrule Warriors. This is not a problem I should have. This is like the most first world problem I think I've ever had. And good news, mostly for me, I'm getting a new a wall mount thing. This is his arm. It's like, here's the one piece, and then it goes cring, and then like it's a mount for my tablet, so I can actually have it right here up in front of me without. Okay, here's what I do. I take this pillow, I put it here, and then I take this like $10 thing from IKEA, right, and I put it here, and then I pull my tablet up, and I have it like this, and it's sat in my lap. And see how you still can't see it up to here? You should have your writing surface about like yay, and then be drawing on it like this, because I'll sit here, right, and I'll draw, but then after like 30 minutes, I'm like, I suffer. So that's gonna be great. This is the last comic. The one I'm about to work on is gonna be the last one that I have to draw it like that, and then after that I'll have this wonderful thing that I can just put in front of me, and I don't have to, do this hunching over thing. And when I'm done with it, I can put it away. And it's mostly thanks to Patreon, like that, and then everything. Just thanks, basically. My back is gonna be happier. You all care about that, right? What? Get back to the games. That was all I had for the Let's Talkujo, actually, so this is awkward. Thanks for watching, I guess. Bye!